Hey guys, welcome back to HermitCraft Season 3 Amplified. So last time we were working on these guys, and I think today we're going to continue working on these, on this whole dropper system. We need to figure out the... oh, sorry. We need to figure out the item elevator down there, where it's going to come up, how it's going to come up. Well, I have an idea of where it's going to come up. It's going to come up down in here. Down in the storage room. I dug it out a bit. I still got a lot more. It's going to be a big storage room. I think what's going to happen is this is going to be walled off, and then underneath these side pieces, I'm going to dig it out under there, and yeah, hopefully. I've got a lot of digging. I really need to get a beacon, which I will eventually. But yeah, the item elevator is going to come out here. And I think what's going to happen is it's probably going to... This is the jumper pad up top. I'm kind of thinking about bringing the item elevator right under this and then having it like branch out to something. Like maybe have it come over this way and then like make it so you can see the items traveling, and then have it come over this way and then into some hoppers and chests, and then have like the storage for that along this wall over here. I think that would be the best way to do it. And I did get a bit more filled in up top. If we head up to the second floor. Let's see. Yeah. So there's this wide. It's this wide going all the way to the end. Like all the way to the end. Oh, you can see the wall. You can see it. See it? See it? Yeah. So we got a strip down the middle. Completely devoid of water. Except maybe back here somewhere there might be a few spots of water, but I don't think so. Oh, crap. I forgot to hold space. But yeah, so I need to figure out how to put the water in here. And I was kind of thinking about doing something like this. Like, you fill that in, and then fill this in with source blocks and have it flow down. But if I remember correctly, if you do something like that with this kind of shape, there will be a couple of spots here where it's just still water. It's not source blocks, it's just the way that it all flows together. It'll end up turning into still water, which I want to try and avoid. I think one of the ways you can avoid it is by doing something like this. I think. I'm not completely sure about that. Maybe even just that, but I don't know for sure. And then, yeah. And we could even just do something like, oh, let's get rid of that. There we go. We'll put that, oh, let me out. Okay. Yeah, so it's basically like right here, I think, would be still spots, which we don't want, obviously. So let's grab these water sources back, and we'll give it a try. We'll fill it in. I'm pretty sure there's going to be still sources, or still blocks. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I'm wrong, and that it's just going to work, but I have a feeling that it's not. Because that would be the way my luck goes. So let's fill this in. So how are we doing today? Are we doing okay? Are we doing good? How's your week? Is it doing all right? See, today is, when you see this, it is Wednesday. Or no, Thursday. I'm recording it on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't know by now, I record the day before. Generally, I don't record and release on the same day. I guess it all depends on what it is. Alright, so if we take these out, it shouldn't matter what order we take these out in. It should always, like, do the same thing. So, and yeah, there it is. There it is. Yep, I knew it. I knowed it. Dang it. Alright, so we gotta... Yeah, see, this is what I'm trying to avoid. because guardians will just sit. I mean, like, there's really only room for a couple, and then they'll end up pushing each other out. But I want to avoid it. Like, I don't think it's gonna make a huge deal. Yeah, and that's not gonna make any kind of difference, is it? No. Let's grab that back. Let's grab that back. Yeah, how to avoid it? One thing I think we could do is maybe just leave the water out up here, because that would actually give them something to swim up, and we really don't want that, do we? So I think that's one option, just like get rid of the water up here completely, and then maybe just have water down there flowing that way. I think that could be an option. Or we could have, because like I say, I think it's the water flowing down here that makes it do that. So maybe if we just had the water run down to like here and then, but then you would, yeah, that wouldn't look right though. I think what we're gonna do is, because the way they hop around and stuff, they don't generally just sit there. I think what we're gonna do is just get rid of all the water up here, and then just let them hop down, and we'll put water sources along this, and then have that flow down. And then they'll eventually hop down into this water. And I'm thinking I'm going to replace all of this with packed ice, so they they get pushed faster maybe. It could be a thing. I mean, it would involve going and getting packed ice, which, God, that is such a long run. Such a long run. But I would only really have to do it once. I just get a bunch of it, while still, saving some for other people, of course. But I think that might be the best way to do it. I think if we were to have the water flow down like that, like right here, and then it would turn that way, I think it would avoid those spots there. But we want this as spawnable space, so we can't really do that. Let's see. So if we put water back here, and it flows down, they should eventually land in it and go that way. Yeah, I think that'll work. Cool. And I may put some, I'm thinking about putting some half slabs down here, because they can sit in this little corner here, because they're only 1 block tall and they won't get pushed. But if there's half slabs there, then they'll end up landing on the half slabs. Actually, that'll screw up the water flow. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So yeah. I'm gonna get some of this stuff worked out. And then we got to get the item elevator. I know how to do an item elevator. It's mostly all the sorting and all that stuff that I can do it if I put my mind to it, I guess. But I think it's just easier, and then, collab kind of thing if I get someone else to help. So that might be what I do. Actually, that's probably what I'll do. Just get, maybe go hit up the Redstone Consultancy or something and see about doing that. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. I just did a bit of a live stream, and turns out that Mumbo was streaming at the same time, so yeah. We're gonna head over to the house. He apparently left a present, and I feel bad because it was his birthday and he left everybody else presents. I really do feel like I don't have anything to give him. Yeah, if I had more some more prismarine lamps or whatever, sea lanterns, I would give him those, but I only have 5. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I believe it's up top. So let's just head up there and we'll check out the present. Or Prezi. Friggin' people. Dang it. I gotta make sure to get people stuff for Christmas. The Guardian farm should be done. Well, should be somewhat operational by then, hopefully. Hopefully long before they get, and friggin' that long. Yeah, there it is. Alright, yep. Happy birthday to me, Mumbo. Alright, let's see. So we got some cake. Ooh, I see that. I see it. I see it down. Oh, I'm gonna leave that block there. Let's go down through here. Yep, got it. Oh, a diamond. Aw, Mumbo. Mumbo gave us a diamond and our block back. Because he dug a hole in the floor. There. Oh, dang it. I forgot it did that. Oh man. I forgot it destroyed the cake. So, dang it. Alright, we'll get rid of most of these except for that one. We'll leave that one. We'll leave it for a bit. Just cause, you know. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna head back over to the base there and get back to work. Okay, hello. How are you? We're back. I just got done doing this side over here. I did this side here because you remember we had that. Actually, all of this was. Wait. I can't remember what all was done, honestly. I've been staring at all of this for entirely too long. But the way I'm doing it, you can see here I've got these little 3x3 grids. And that's how I'm setting it up, and then I'm just dropping down in each pocket, putting sponges, and then I take out the sponges, and then I take out the sand. You see I got a little tiny bit left right there, and then a whole lot left there, and sneeze is okay. I don't know where that came from, but yeah. Yeah, I got a whole bunch on that side and that side to get done still, but I'm not trying to kill myself getting it done, as you can tell. You know, just being methodical, just going through, doing sections at a time. I think I'll do long sections like this. Like if I do one every couple, you know, like every day, every other day, something like that, this will be filled in no time. But let's pop down here. So this is the part that I was talking about was going to be full of water. So I think I'm just going to fill in this part, or, oh, you know what? I think I might actually move this part out. Like if we were to do this, and it still looks decent, and then we can fill in put glass in here, and then we'll have a nice little water area here. And then if this water area does interfere with the spawns in the other spots, then we can always get rid of it. But I don't think it will. Yeah, that part still has a tiny bit of water in it. Let's pop down in here. And this is something else I did during the stream. I was just laying stuff out, getting some decoration, kind of, you know, just trying to make things look a bit more worked on, I guess. Dug a bunch more of this out, decided how I'm going to do the item elevator. The item elevator is going to come up here. It's actually going to stop short of the ceiling, because like I said, that's where the slime block launcher is. And then, so it's going to actually come out, let's see. Let's use some of these. It's actually going to come out like this. And it's going to be all glass and ice and, you know, stuff like that. So you can actually see the items coming through. I mean, it sucks that this is like an odd number and this is an even number, but I think it'll be fine. I mean, we could make, you know, the item elevator an even number, but I don't really see the point. And then it's gonna end probably right there. And then, well, actually, I guess there'll be like a hopper right there. And then we're gonna have chests. You know, we're gonna stagger the chests between regular chests and trap chests. And so some chests will be like that, and then, you know, the others will be right next to it. And that's gonna be a lot of chests. Like this whole wall right here, and then it's expandable, I guess. Like, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. This part is the part I'm going to need help with, I think. I think the item elevator I can get myself. But we need to get some chests going so we can get all of this part laid out so we have a better idea of where stuff needs to end up at. Because that's kind of the problem I'm running into now. I'm not sure where stuff is going to end up. I do, you know, like, I know this is going to be storage, but, you know, where are the hoppers and, like, all that stuff going to end and start and all of that. So we're going to need a ton more wood, like a ton more wood. But for right now, this will do. Alright, so there's those. That's a good 32 chests right there. I mean, that's not bad, right? That'll get us started, at least. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. So, like I was saying, they'll be like that. Wow, it's weird how it does that. And then I think that's how high it's gonna go. Like that. And then the next row would come like this. Yeah. And then in between these would be trap chests. And wow, so many chests. Wait. What did I... Oh, I messed up right there, didn't I? Yeah, right there. And then this one comes to there. And then we start over. Right there. Wow, that is so many chests. I guess I should have done that part too. But I figure I'm going to have at least 2 rows. Like 2 rows for each thing that comes. So like the prismarine shards will have one. Prismarine crystals. Fish. And then, you know, whatever else. I figure, you know, 2, maybe 3. Maybe 3 rows per thing. And then all the sorting stuff will be back here. Behind the chests. Just, yeah. And I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. But yeah, like I say, we need a ton more wood. Did I just use up all my wood? Oh no, I did. Okay. I was really worried I need to save some wood for, you know, tools and torches and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think it's time to start figuring out these farms. I guess we can put these sponges away. Oh, thank you. No. Oh. What? I don't... I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to start getting this guy set up. I've done a little bit of pre-setup type stuff here, just looking at how things are going to go. Because I didn't actually have the farm... or the spawning part of it, like, planned. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna have 4 spawning rows, as you can see, like that. There's gonna be glass panes in between, going all the way to the edge, which will meet up with other glass panes, just to surround the whole thing. So let's do that. And it's gonna be 3 blocks tall, of course. There we go. And then under this part of it is going to be... Yeah, I just said I didn't want to use all my... Oh, crap. Oh, man. Yeah, you gotta have something to set these on. I forgot all about that. Dang it. So I'm gonna have to fill in this part. Oh. No. You can go. But yeah, this part is going to be fence gates, like that, and then they'll be opened so stuff can fall through. And, like, you'll see it, but it's whatever. I don't care. I mean, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And then there's going to be water at this level here. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of work to do on this. We've got a lot of glass panes to place. Thankfully, it only has to go up to here. So, yeah, we can just do this. Yeah. So that's how tall it's going to be, and then when you're on the outside, you're just going to pretty much see water. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you this. The ice cream man's coming, so he's going to be loud. And I'm gonna get some more of this here done, and I'll be back. Alright, so I got the basics set up here. So we've got the trapdoors in, we've got the dividers of the glass and all of that. We're getting ready to fill in some water. So let's get to that, I guess. Let's see how to do this best. Like that, I guess, yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Nope, I screwed that up. Alright, there we go. I know a lot of people have been like really, really interested in how I'm gonna farm these guys, and this is how. And then we come along and we take out all that, and there you go. There's your little spawn chamber there thing guy. All right, let's go. I guess we'll do this one next. So we did there, so let's do there. And take there. Very good. Yeah, I honestly don't expect this to produce really anything until all the water up top is taken out. But like I said, I wanted to try and get these in before all that water went away. And these two middle ones I could probably make taller, but I do believe 3 deep is a good depth. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright, so let's see if we take from there, add to there. There we go. Ah, yeah. Look at that. Done. Alright, so I'll go there and there. I don't think we actually have to go there, but that's what we're going to do. There we go. Yeah, like I say, this is not going to produce anything quite yet. But I wanted, you know, to at least get started on it. Like, this is a long time in the making kind of thing. I'm hoping something spawns at least. Oh wait, yeah, I should probably. And even if I did fall in, which I might actually do to get this dirt, but I can get out, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm mainly worried about covering this, so nothing has any kind of chance to like hop out or anything like that. There we go. And I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna go down for this dirt. I didn't have any freaking dirt, man. I had to go get dirt, and so I'm gonna collect it. It's only dirt, but you know, I've been digging in freaking gravel and sand and all that stuff. So dirt is a precious commodity. Aha, yeah. All right, so yeah, hopefully something spawns. I'd really like something to spawn. Please spawn. I would be your friend forever if you spawned. Yeah, get rid of that just so nothing hops out. Something used my dirt stairs. And yeah, there we go. There it is. There it is. I think it actually looks kind of cool, right? Like, yeah, I think it looks cool. Like I say, now I just hope something spawns inside it. Stop it. Stop spawning out there. Start spawning. Wait, did... Oh, ha 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 ha. Suck it. Ah, yeah, straight down the hole. Yeah. It's working. It's working. I think we were just too close. Right? I don't know. But something spawned. I got a spawn. Ah, yeah. Man, I am so happy about that. So glad it works. Alright, I think this part I actually want to make something else. I think I want to try some brick. Some of this here stuff. Aw, and my freaking helmets. Look at that. Because it doesn't have any unbreaking on it. Freaking thing. Yeah, I like that better. That just gives it more of a complete look, I guess. It's gonna stay glass. Like, this whole thing is gonna be glass. There's gonna be glass across the top there. It's all glass. I want it glass. I want to be able to see in and see things and make sure things are good. The only thing I wish is that it was brighter in there so you could see inside better, but other than that, it is good. It is all good. That is so cool. I actually got a spawn. I was actually, like, I knew it would work, But I figured I wouldn't get any kind of spawns until the stuff out there was all filled in. So that is cool. Alright, so I think we have made a... this is a pretty good milestone here. Getting this guy in here so that people can see just how it's going to happen. This is how it's going to happen. So one of these over there. And again, I'm not going for, 10,000 items per hour or, anything even remotely close to that. I'll be happy if I get like 60 items per hour, to be honest, because I'm always here. So all the time I spend at my base, this is spawning. So, yeah. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you're happy to finally see how the farm's gonna go. I know I am. So, yeah. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.